Hi. I don't even know how to start these anymore. Hello. Hello. Oh, I guess I haven't filmed since I moved. Okay, I'm in Arizona. And I am freezing right now. When I first moved here from Idaho, Nick and I, my husband, we were saying like, oh yeah, we're never gonna get cold. This is gonna be so easy, the best winter. I am freezing. And yes, I am using a little Nightmare Before Christmas cardigan because me loves it. I feel so emo when I wear it, but we're doing it today. I know for sure I want to show you like my face routine because that has changed so much from my other videos that I've uploaded. Like I was watching some recently and I was like, wow, I don't do that. Wow, I don't wear that foundation. Why I don't do that anymore. I'm gonna do the eyes last, which I don't usually do. I always do eyes first and then the face, but for the sake of this video I'm going to do my face first and then I'm going to do my eyes. So let's do it. And usually I always prime my nose because my nose does have a lot of large pores, so I like to cover that up. I always love to go in with the Dr. Feelgood by Benefit. This one really does do a good job at covering my pores. It's waxy, as you can see, so I always just grab a little bit on the back of my nail and then I put it on my nose and then I just start rubbing it in. And now one of the reasons why I mentioned before that I'm not doing the same things that I was doing before is because I have gone to the total sheer coverage world of foundation. I used to be medium coverage. I've never been full coverage, but medium was always very comfortable to me. I have a tester and it's because I haven't bought the full one yet because I wanted to try it out to see how I liked it. It is so good and I have loved how beautiful it makes my skin look. So this is my new foundation favorite, MAC Face and Body Live. One of the things I've also like to do now before I go in with my foundation is to actually do my concealer, and then on top of the concealer I put my foundation on. So I'm going to go in with my Becca Under Eye Illuminating, Under Eye Brightening Corrector, and I just dab that right under my eyes. I would use the Maybelline corrector like crazy and I ran out of it. And I wanted to go and buy a new one, but I told myself, no, I have to go through my products first that I already have for that purpose before I go and buy a new one. So I'm waiting to run out of this one to buy that Maybelline one again. But this one's still pretty good, but it's expensive, you know? No, thank you. So I'm going to go in, as you can see, like I've been squeezing the heck out of these little tubes. But the Pro Conceal from LA Girl in the shade Natural. I don't do a lot of concealer anymore. Not that I used to do a ton of concealer before, but it's really helped me to tone it down because I want my skin to look like actual skin. Okay, I'm going to use this whole blob on the two sides because that's a ton. Okay, and because that's a ton, I'm going to go ahead and do some spot concealing. I have some over here, and right now, before I started filming, I got like some weird bumps right here that were itchy, so I'm just gonna cover those up because who wants that? No thank you. And then I always get red around my nose. Yeah, I'm grabbing some more product from under my eyes. Then right in between my eyebrows and down my nose. Alright, I think that's good enough. Then again with my little Morphe sponge. This is not my favorite sponge, by the way. And I was excited to try it because everybody raves about this. But it's honestly not the best one. It's so hard. I feel like I'm bouncing something that's like... and it's like... no thank you. I keep saying no thank you because that's what I say all day to the kids that I work with. No thank you. Oh, you want to put rocks in my pocket? No thank you. I like to go in with my foundation. And I always go in with one of these brushes. Oh my gosh, I haven't watched these in a while. How embarrassing. But one of these like dual fiber brushes that has the white hairs at the top and then the black at the bottom. And then I start putting the foundation everywhere in little circular motions. And because I do like a sponge more than I do a brush, I just like applying this foundation with a brush. But I don't like it because, I mean, as much as I try to fade away, ay, mis pelos, as much as I try to fade away all of the brush strokes, there's always going to be just something that's not sitting well. I like to go in with my sponge just to kind of even everything out, get rid of any brush strokes that I might not have gotten, etc, etc. Ta-da! And now if you in particular feel like there's any spot on your face that you're like, that definitely feels like it needs a little bit more coverage, I don't know how you feel about that, then you can always go back with your concealer and target those areas. So for me right now, I know it doesn't look it on camera just because the lights are so bright, but I do feel like I need just the teensiest, weensiest bit more concealer under my eyes. Beta. Much beta. So that is the end of the actual foundation routine. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with just the teensiest, weensiest bit of powder. I recently discovered this and it's awesome, and it's the setting powder in color Banana, and I really liked it, and it's photo focus and it's supposed to be all like that good stuff that's like no flashback and whatnot. So I liked it. I'm gonna grab a little bit on my JH07 brush. And for me, I honestly only set my under eye. Let's go into my bronzer. So I'm taking my usual bronzer. So I like to blend up higher too than I used to. So I take that and then I go up and then bring it back down. And I always just do not like how everything looks so nice and bronzed and then my chin is just white. So I like to take just a little bit and right under my chin. This'll do, donkey. This will do. Then whatever's left over, I just pinch the brush. And I like to go on the sides of it. Like very not targeting. Because this is, like I said, my everyday. Okay, so for eyebrows, I have been really liking the Super Last 24 Hours Eyebrow Pomade Pencil Waterproof. It looks like this. I'm going to zoom you guys in and show you how I do my cejas, obviously. So because I do have a little bit of a bald spot right here, I'm going to go in there just lightly. You see, like, I'm barely touching my skin. So that's the front of the brow all done. So now I'm going to go in with the outer portion. And with the outer portion, I'm not afraid to push in a little bit harder just so that I can get more pigment in there. I found this at Target and I'm super excited because they're finally selling Makeup Geek there. And I'm going to go in with just a typical fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into the color Peach Smoothie, which is this one right there. Alright, so now that that color is pretty much just buffed all over the place, I am going to take another neutrally shade, which is, now I'm going to go in with the James Charles palette. I'm going to mix those two together. Now I'm going to go in with a smaller pencil brush, and I'm going to go in with the color code James again, which is that orangier shade. Then to deepen it up just a bit more, I'm going to take the color, I'm going to take No Beans, which is this kind of browny reddish shade, I guess you can say. Okay, and then one last big blend with the original blender guy. And with that same little pencil brush that I used for my outer crease, I'm going to go in with the lower lash line, and I'm going to do the exact same thing, but this time I'm going to go in with the darker color first, so I'm going to grab No Beans. Now I'm going to take the color Tune and code James mixed and blend it out and smoke it. I think I'm going to do a winged liner, nice and dark. I'm going to be using my Maybelline gel liner. Now I'm going to take the color, I want to do this one because it'll kind of go with the inner corner thing. This is the color Mint Cream, the NYX Faux Whites. And I'm just gonna... That kind of just ties everything together. I'm gonna go in with this NYX shadow. It's called Mermaid, and it's one of their prismatic shadows. Okay, but now that that's done, let's go in with our blush. I'm going to take this one from e.l.f. It's the Quad in Dark. I'm going to take this peachy color right here at the corner with some highlights. I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild and Precious Petals. So this is where we're at right now. I'm going to go ahead and put some mascara. I'll be right back. Alright, so I am back with my eyelashes done. I'm going to go ahead and do the lips and then we'll be done. Gloss. Have you guys tried these Wet n Wild glosses? They are the best glosses ever. I love these glosses. Honestly, they're the perfect gloss because they're not goopy and they don't make your hair all sticky and gross or your lips all sticky. And this is the final look. This is how I have enjoyed doing my makeup in the last couple of months that I've been doing it, because like I said, I don't wear makeup as often as I used to, just because I'm working full-time at a daycare, so wearing makeup at a daycare is not the best thing to do. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and it feels good to be back and to be filming. I'm excited to bring some more videos to you guys, but if you have any suggestions, please let me know. It won't be as strict as a schedule as it was last time for me. That was just a little bit too chaotic trying to get things done. And right now, even though I have more time, I feel like I want to spend that time doing other things rather than just filming, editing, going to work, doing this. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I see you here on the next one, and I'll see you later. Adios. I don't even know what I'm gonna do though. This is not planned at all. So I found this at Target. Oy. Oy. Ay, ay.